Do not deny your urges when you feel the need to fap. This is actually something that I'm learning more and more as I'm taking the no fap challenge during the time of this recording. So, the idea is that arousal is not bad. Like, the feelings that you have inherently are not negative. And one thing that I'm noticing is that the more that I try to push those thoughts away when they come, the more likely it is that I'm actually am going to fap and jerk off. But one thing that I'm basically always trying to tell myself is to, like, if I have a feeling of wanting to, masturbate, I remind myself that it is okay, and I give myself permission to be present with those feelings. That's not to say that I'm just going to go ahead and just, do the jerking, but I've learned that when you try to push those feelings away, because a lot of times when we're trying to not fap, we think to ourselves, oh, I can't do this when the thought comes to our head, and then afterwards we kind of push it away. And it's the very act of telling yourself that you can't do it, which is actually making you want to do it. It's like what you resist persists. This is definitely something that I'm learning in my own life. So the idea that I'm learning is that rather than push the feeling away that you shouldn't fap if you're trying to not do it, the idea is to allow yourself to sort of embrace the feeling and have gratitude and say a mantra like, like for example, I use a Buddhist mantra, which is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I combine that with thank you very much like if I'm seeing a body that I think is attractive, I just say thank you to what I'm seeing. And I allow myself to feel those feelings. And by doing that, I'm able to experience, gratitude and appreciation. And then after a moment, the feeling goes away completely. So I think it is extremely important if you're trying to do like a no-fap challenge or whatever, to just remind yourself that what you feel is not inherently bad. The sexual energy that wells within you is not bad. I just think that because of the fact that we're all used to watching porn, we're kind of trained to sort of do the whole to give our energy away. So I think that that's why we might feel that it's bad to do that. But the idea in general of feeling arousal is not bad, and I think that the more that you can embrace the feeling, the more that you will more likely not fap. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. This is the thought that I had as I was going about my day. So yeah, there you go.